Hi, my name is Dr. Ryan Lee. Today I'm gonna do a presentation on the video clip about interactivities and engagement for adult learners. This is my target sector in digital education sector. Now you can see very clear in my introduction, PowerPoint slide. You can see very clear that talking about as a student, especially in this case, I want to do more about adult learners. So, is working professional come back to school, like to study, advance their career, maybe change their career? We can see we have many different factors impact us. First, it's gonna be the interest, motivation, health, being, self-regulation, self-efficacy, personality, the technology acceptance. So it's kind of hard for them. The key point for this one is a time management. All right, let's start with our first slide. I do present the introduction first. There are many different educational platforms out there, very helpful, help the adult learners to enhance in their education, especially online education or studies. I can list a few. Quizzes is one of those. Kahoot, Quizlets, Trivias, or Zoom video calls, Skype, or maybe Microsoft Meeting, Google Meeting. Now, in this presentation, I mainly choosing, the app I feel very effective and applicable to help the adult to learn, or not just adult, but for all students in general, from K to college levels. Kahoot is one of the online educational platforms that provides interactive and engagement learning experience for students. It's been lasting for past 10 years. Interactivity and engagement are crucial components of effective online learning that can improve student motivation and participation and retention of course materials. This program is really helpful because it's gonna they allow many different users to compete in the quiz, in the review test or exams. So technically it make your cognitive knowledge to another level of learning. Kahoot can also increase student engagement, participation, and learning outcomes in college level courses and online graduate level courses. The study being done by Journal Education Computing Research International Journal of Emerging Technologies. It already supports the effectiveness of Kahoot in promoting interactivities and engagement in online education. So because by promoting the engagement interactive learning experience, Kahoot can help improve student outcomes and support effective online instructions. Let's go to next slide. I will show you guys the chart come from Bonds and Bidelier, written this article journal in 2019. In the middle you can see very clear student engagement. In order for us to impact them, we need to impact their emotion, especially their cognitive or behavioral. So in order for us to make it effective, we need to create the platform where we can enhance their study experience for short-term outcomes academically or social engagement, so that we impact them in long-term outcomes as well. On the left, you can see students will be impacted by many different factors. Besides student, technology is one of the choices we have. It's really important, especially in this century. After COVID, so many different platforms, being created to help online learning become more approachable. And I recommend that many higher education universities should create or embed in their curriculums with more technologies based lessons or devices, so whichever it is can help the student learn better, faster, and time management is one of the key factors that they have to learn and use. So For this part, we're going to talk about the advantage, disadvantage of technology in the education, online education especially. Education technology tools can provide benefits for classroom interactivities and engagement because it's promoting active learning, personalized instruction, collaboration among students. Besides that, there is challenges associated with using technology because there are many, learners or adult learners come from, disadvantaged areas, rural or remote areas. So we have to make sure, they have the equality access to, equitable access to the technologies on the internet usage. That way they can have equal learning opportunities as those who live in the cities. Now we have to know the challenges using educational technology tool in the classroom include a need for technical support, potential distraction, as well as potential inequitable access. Study published by Journal of Educational Computing Research and Journal of Research on Technologies in Education support the effectiveness of using Kahoot in this case, because Kahoot is one of the popular tools nowadays, or public school try to use, or maybe university should use. So in virtual reality, promote interactive and engagement. So personal experience has shown that classroom online discussion forums can increase engagement participation, but the technical issue will create the disparities or maybe can cause disparities, or this issue will be arise during their education. While challenges can be associated with education technology tools in the classroom, the benefits of increasing interactivities and engagement can be significant. It's crucial to consider both potentials and challenges when selecting implementing these tools. Alright, so the next slide I want to talk about 3 effective tools I think is very useful for online education. First, we talk about Zoom. Zoom sort of like online streaming, video, can have live streaming where you can face-to-face seeing your classmates and professor in the virtual space. So it connects everyone in terms of virtual classroom environments. If we cannot see anyone in person, there is a platform that we can see everyone, in virtual space. And Zoom is one of the best one being used worldwide, globally, during COVID times, and after COVID still been used. And I think it's very effective for direct interaction between the professors and the students, and the TAs, teacher assistants. Besides that, Kahoot, one of the tools, is help to engage many users at the same time to compete for the points, help them enhance their learning experience, make it better. Quizlets is another tool that can help increase your memory because sort of like a flashcards. These are 3 popular education tools can engage learners through interactive and fun learning activities because they contain collaborative features. Important aspect of implementing these tools in instruction include considering tools suitability for learning objective, providing adequate technical support, addressing any access disparity among students. These tools can be enhanced, can use to enhance the learning experience and improve student outcomes. It's very important to use them effectively. These tools meant to use for beneficial for learning, not detrimental for the learners. So since we already see all these tools, now let me try to tell you a little bit about the tools. Okay, when implementing the tool, instructor must consider connectivity, integration, cost support, and classroom design. Instructor, teachers, or professors should ensure that the tool work well with current network and necessary cables or wireless connections are available. Instructors should also evaluate the purchase costs and whether there are any hidden fees or is it going to be free subscriptions. Furthermore, instructors should consider the required operating system and how data are being transmitted to learners. They should determine whether the tool is user-friendly and if company provide tutorials or support services. Instructors should consider whether the tool best suits for asynchronous or synchronous learning and how they will display work or new information to users. In summary, in conclusion, Quizlet, Kahoot, and Zoom are powerful tools for engaging students in various ways. These tools have been proven effective. So because they increase student engagement, not just that, by taking these aspects into consideration, instructor can also maximize the benefits of educational technology tools and enhance the overall learning experience for their students. Alright, let's go next slide. I want to show you guys is the conclusion. In this one, you can see very clear the learning environments and technology are very important because these are factors can impact adult learners, especially in digital education nowadays. First, technology choice, the accessibility, how to be easy for everyone, and design how to be simple enough. Usability is how to be easy to use. Access to a technology, so if the devices they've been using should be ready for learning. In this case, I give the example, cell phone. Nowadays, everyone can use smartphone to do that. So Canvas is one of the tools that now there's a lot of colleges been using. Okay, and assessment. So you can have the assessment online, supportive, and they have to have the sense of community engaged. It means allow many users to use at the same time. Now, by going through all these factors impacting especially technologies and learning environment, we need to prioritize pedagogies and use online technology tools to support effective teaching practices. Educators can create a learning environment that is engaging, interactive, and effective so that the adult learners can find interest for their learnings to come back to schools. So especially this era is an era of online technologies and cyberspace. As educators, so we should have to educate ourselves every day, the new use of technologies, the improvement of human civilization. And the last slide, I want to show you the sources where all these information I could get it from is multiple sources, but it's really useful for this presentation research. Again, thank you for your time to listen to this presentation. Feel free to ask any question if you have questions. Have a great day.